In other words, what he's saying is this: what Jesus is to the church, husbands, a husband is called to picture in his home. And what the church is to Jesus, a wife is called to picture in the home. Think of it like this: a marriage is a 24/7 reel, a constant feed that everyone is watching, kind of like the Truman Show. Remember the movie The Truman Show? Husbands, you show the world what Christ's love looks like by the way you take care of your wife. And wives, you show the world what trusting Jesus looks like by the way you trust and follow your husband. Paul is saying Christian marriage isn't just a picture of a better marriage. It's just not a better way to be married. Paul is saying that Christian marriage is in a league unto itself. It's in a brand new category. And this is where, if we're not careful, we can miss the entire thing. Because what's been modeled for us is completely different from what Paul is describing here. We've been trained to think that marriage is mainly about what? Intimacy, having perfect chemistry, a shared last name, financial stability, finding true love. But Paul says marriage is so much more than that. It's about displaying Jesus to the world in which you live. God didn't create marriage so you could have a legal roommate with benefits, a shining gold ring, and a nice tax break. God created marriage so the world could see who Jesus is up close and personal. So the world could see what Jesus is truly like and how his church ought to relate to him, which means this: your marriage is not private, your marriage is public, and it's constantly preaching a message, whether you realize it or not.